What's up, guys? In today's video I wanted to talk to you about something that you can do to improve your life right now. So what's going on in your life? What do you think that you could improve on? What sort of things do you want to keep doing in your life, and what sort of things do you want to stop doing in your life? Um, a lot of times we focus so much on only going after what we want, but we don't focus enough on what's preventing us from getting there as fast as possible. What's holding us back? So you really need to ask yourself, what emotionally is draining me? As Duncan Trussell says, he's one of my favorite comedians. He's very deep, very spiritual, but one of his quotes is just, to find the vampire in your life. Find the blood-sucking just energy that's just constantly just sucking out your life force, without you even actively knowing it. Try to discover what that is. I mean, it could be a person, a relationship. It could be, a habit that you have, that you feel you really need to stop doing. It could be, all sorts of things. But the key is to find what you feel is holding you back, and then next, find out how you can destroy that vampire. And how you kill a vampire is not by having a sit-down talk with a vampire. It's not about coming to a great ending point with a vampire. The only way that you kill a vampire is if you get a stake and you shove it in its heart. You hammer it in its heart, and you actively do what it takes to make an extreme action against the vampire. So an example of what I mean by that is just that, I had a girl in my life that was really just taking away from my potential, and just, she was consuming my thoughts on a daily basis, even though we weren't even necessarily talking every day, or on, a regular basis for that matter. But it was just the fact that I had thoughts going through my head about her that weren't completely finished, and we weren't in a great place, and I just knew that ultimately, she wasn't somebody who was going to help me get to where I wanted to be. And so the only way that I could remove her from my everyday thoughts was to make a decision about her that I could never reverse, and say things that I couldn't take back, because it gets to the point where someone that they aren't even aware of this happening, someone is controlling your thoughts to the point where you just everything that you do is because of this person, or because of something they did to you, or maybe it's a pursuit to get closer with them, or just whatever it is. But you have to realize that once someone consumes your life like that, where an individual person becomes your ultimate desire in life, that's called a vampire, because the number one person who should be in your life is you. You should focus 100% on doing what makes you happy individually, without any sort of other influence, or without any sort of other attachment that you have to this physical reality. You need to be able to be happy with who you are right now in this present moment, and you can't do that if you have attachments for things that aren't making you a better person. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to tell you, just find the vampire in your life, and find a way to make a huge stand against it, because that's the only way that you will make an active decision to never go back. If you make a calm, decision about it, and you try to, say, I'm sorry, things aren't working out, but I'm just not gonna, talk to you anymore, like, you're gonna go back to that thing. You're going to, you didn't make a strong enough stand for what you believe in. What you need to do is say, to be honest, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't, and this can be a person, it can be a thing, it could be, whatever. If you're writing this, especially in a notepad or through a text or whatever, be completely honest. Say, I can't stop thinking about you, and I know that deep down in my heart that you will not bring me happiness. So I'm trying to say this, you know, in a nice way, but very forcefully, that I don't want to be reminded of you in any way. That is how you destroy a vampire. You have to be politely upfront. And to be honest with you, you really don't even have to be polite. But if you feel that it's necessary for you to feel good as a person, that you're never mean to people, then that's okay if you're very polite. But you need to say things that can't be taken back. You need to express your true feelings to this person, or through your writing to this thing, and you need to tell yourself in your head and tell this thing that is the vampire that you will no longer allow yourself to be controlled by them, and that you no longer decide to have them or that thing in your life in any way. And so the next thing that you do, after that point, is just to remove that vampire. I mean, if it's a pack of cigarettes that you have, what you need to do is you need to flush the rest of the pack of cigarettes that you have. If it's a person in your life, you need to remove their numbers. You need to remove them from social networks. You need to do whatever it takes so that you aren't reminded of them in any way. Because that's the only way that you're going to kill a vampire, is if you stab it in the heart with a stake. So anyways, guys, this is the end of the video, and I'm very happy after having this talk. I feel better already in certain areas of my life. So take action on this, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow.